It's another edition of In the Kitchen with Tom. I don't know about another edition. I used to do more cooking shows back in the day. I've been doing videos now for several years. And I used to do quite a few cooking shows. And every now and then, when I have time, I still like to cook. I just haven't made it a habit of doing videos. And today, I thought I would make an exception to the rule. And, you know, if only because I'm going to make something that I really like. You know, there was a time, some time back, somebody told me, you are what you eat. You are what you eat. And you go to the store and you buy something, and you only have to look at the ingredients of what you're about to put into yourself, and you think, really? I can't even pronounce half of what I'm reading on the ingredients. So what I'm making today is I'm going to make some cookies, and it's one of my favorite cookie recipes. It's not, perhaps it's my favorite cookie recipe. And I got the recipe from the Men's Health Big Cookbook of Food and Nutrition. And this is a book that I picked up at Costco some time back. The Men's Health Big Book of Food and Nutrition. And it's an incredible book. It goes over just about everything that you could possibly put into your body. For example, I'm going to be putting pecans in this recipe. And they go into telling you all about pecan. The sweet old ladies who make delicious pies with those nuts probably don't know it, but pecans pack more antioxidants than any other nut. They're also rich in a form of vitamin E called gamma tocopherol, which isn't in supplements or other varieties of nuts. So it goes on to say that research shows that pecans help prevent arterial damage, and you can add them to your diet to reduce your risk of cancer, Alzheimer's, and heart disease. So that's just one of the ingredients that's going to be in these cookies. And the recipe that I'm actually making, it's low-cal oatmeal cookies. Low-cal oatmeal cookies. Now grab your pen, okay, your pencil, or your notepad, or whatever you've got, because here are the ingredients for low-cal oatmeal cookies. You're going to have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Well, hell, let me just show you the ingredients, all right? Maybe that'll be a little bit easier. You are what you eat, and that's what I'm going to be here in not too long. So these are the ingredients, and the ingredients, I'll try to read them off here in the order. You have you start off with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then you have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt. You're going to have 3 cups of old-fashioned or quick cooking oats, 1 cup of dark or golden raisins. I like the golden, but I'll go with the dark on this recipe. And 1 cup of walnuts or pecans, finely chopped. And then you also want 1/2 of a cup of margarine. You can see I've got the country crock right there. And you want 1 equal parts, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, firmly packed, and you want 1/4 cup of Splenda, or sweetener, as you can see there in the big bag there. Then you want 2 large eggs, and 1/4 cup, or 3/4 of a cup, my apology, 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened applesauce, and you want 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So when you start the recipe, what you're going to do is you're going to take the dry ingredients. I've already done that here. You're going to take the dry ingredients, and you're going to preheat the oven to 350, and you're going to coat 2 or 3 baking sheets with cooking spray. And then in a large bowl, you're going to stir together the flour, the cinnamon, the baking soda, and the salt. So you want to make sure that you mix those really well. And then you stir in the 3 cups of old-fashioned oats, and 1 cup raisins, and 1 cup of walnuts, finely chopped. So I've done all that. I've added all that to the dry mix. And after you do that, in the other in a mixer, you're going to, at medium speed, beat together the, well, we'll just go over and do that now. All right, this is the fun part. So at medium speed, I've got the margarine in there and the equal parts of brown sugar, granulated sugar, and the Splenda, if you will. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this on at medium speed. There we go. We'll get that mixed real well. While that's mixing, I'm going to take a moment and just show you the recipe. Those of you out there on YouTube, you can kind of take a look at this here. Alright, so now that is mixed real well, I'm going to add 1 egg at a time, or try to. Okay, there's 1 egg. We're going to let that get mixed in. It says, beat in the eggs 1 at a time, beating well after each, followed by the applesauce and the vanilla. So there we go. There goes the other egg. This really is a good recipe, and the cookies taste good. Okay, now that's mixed, so we're going to go ahead and I've got 3/4. I put the vanilla in with the applesauce. So there you go. You have the applesauce with the vanilla. It already smells good, to be quite honest with you. Now I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to slow this down, and I'm going to slowly add in the dry ingredients here. I used to make cookies all the time with my mom in the kitchen growing up on the shore of Lake Erie. So there you have that. Turn that just a little bit. Alright. That looks like it's mixed pretty well. So turn that off. And there is the mixture right there. There's the dough, so to speak. So I'm going to get that in the oven, and we'll be back and show you the end result. Wish I could let you taste it as well. It's cookie time. Well, it's almost cookie time after I put these in the oven for about 12 minutes. Recipe says 10 minutes, so I usually look at 10 minutes and maybe keep them in for a minute or two longer. And you just make these, well, they're about the size of a ping pong ball, if you will. And they are really, really good. So let's get them in the oven and let's get on with the show. The beeper is going off, which would mean that we should have cookies. And let's take a look. And there they are. Boy, those look good. I'll take them out. And there you have it. Your low-calorie oatmeal cookies. Just fantastic. And what would cookies right out of the oven be without a little bit of milk? That's good. That's really good. Give these a try. I think you'll probably like them as much as I do, and they're good for you. So take good care.